Alright, here I'm gonna start a new video for you guys so you can see. I have this stud here that actually stripped inside, so I'm going to be making new threads. I mean, it threads right in, but it has like a stopper on the stud itself. So what I'm gonna try to do is just clean up the threads. Hopefully it goes smooth and make new threads, because well, it looks pretty nasty from the beginning, but I'm pretty sure if I use a tap and die set, it should clean right up. So here it goes, starting. I'm going to try to use a tap and die set. I actually went to Harbor Freight to pick up this set. It's a tap and die set. This is a metric one. I know for the 1994 Toyota Corolla, and the thread pitch size here is M10 by 1.25. So here I'm gonna just kind of set my camera down. I kind of just settle the camera here. Hopefully this works. What I'm gonna do is sorry about the background noise. I'm just gonna get my tool set and just, you know, work your way in, make it as straight as possible. And what you want to do here is just kind of go in and out and clean up the hole, the thread material. I mean, this should be pretty straightforward. Just don't forget to throw some PB blaster on there. So that way it lubricates the thread when it's going in and out. Just kind of back it out, throw it back. Kind of just keep going all the way until you feel some resistance. Back it out. Feel any restriction, just go in and out. I mean, this is just a DIY. Do it yourself at home. Something quick, pretty simple and easy. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab the towel and just clean up the threads there again. Put my tool to the side. And then the toolkit itself has a little flathead. You can just get the flathead, put it right in there. Clean up the thread. Clean it all around. Alright. and you see all these metal shards are gonna come out. Use another side of the towel. Just keep cleaning it. And this thing has to be very clean, the whole area that you're working with. Here. You don't want metal pieces going in. And now you're gonna get your tool again. Tool's right here. Oops. And I always like to start it by hand. Just kind of be very gentle with it. I mean, just barely let it go in by itself. Once you feel like you can't thread it in no more. You see, like there's restriction. Just put your tool back. Again, kind of back it out a little. So you can spray some PB Blaster on there again. Kind of just spray it on there again. Alright, and then start to spin it. Going in is to the right, and then out is to the left. Looks like my tool got loose. Alright. Just grab it with the tool again. Back and restriction, and go back. I mean, this is what you could do when it's stripped. You know, since this is aluminum, get yourself a new stud. Just be very gentle. I mean, this is aluminum, so you don't want to overdo it. And then it'll go even worse. Then you'll have to figure something else out, because this is just an alternative. This is something you could do. I forget what the name of the other alternative is called, but I'd rather just go with this. I mean, I need it done by today, so kind of just have to get it done. When I feel restriction, just back it out again. Go back in, go back out. Just keep doing that. I mean, don't force it or anything, just let it do its thing. Once you feel restriction, back it out again. Now that it's clean. This one definitely feels a lot more solid than the last one I did. I had already done this one previously. I was trying to record this on how to do this one, which is straight solid. I mean, you can see it works perfectly fine. And here's gonna mount up the manifold, and you'll just bolt it back down. I'm gonna set my phone back down. But yeah, I mean, it clearly works, and it's a very easy fix, and it's also another alternative. Instead of going out to the mechanic or something, just do it at home. Tap and die set from Rethread's like $10. You can't beat that. You can buy it SAE or metric. Very easy. So once I'm done with this, I mean, I'm just cleaning up the threads here now, and I'm gonna clean it up again. I mean, you guys already saw how I cleaned it. You don't have to see it again. And I'll get back to the video. So I'm gonna just continue it again. I mean, I just bottomed out already, and it seems very solid. I'm just gonna back this out all the way by hand. I'm not forcing it out. If it gets stuck, just put it back in, take it out, get my rag again, get a microfiber towel, and or whatever towel you use, clean up the tool nice and clean, and then you're gonna get a small flathead that at least fits in here, strong at least. Put the towel over it. I mean, it's not that deep in there, and just kind of turn with it. Make sure that all the shards come out. Just kind of flick them off and do it all over again here. Kind of go around there, clean it up nicely, and there you have your brand new rethreaded exhaust manifold. It's very clean. I mean, this works perfect. If you're not satisfied with it, you can always just redo it again. I'm gonna try to retouch it again, see if I could clean up anything else in there, see how far deep it is so I don't cross thread it anymore. And yeah, but I'm gonna get back to it again, and I'm gonna just set it down there so you guys can see. I'm gonna get this, put it in by hand. I always do it by hand, just start it off. See, now it just goes in. Once I'm starting to feel a little restriction again, I'm just gonna kind of set it down again. There you go. Get my tool. Go in and back it out. Back it out. I mean, I'm barely just doing any pressure. You see. There you go. Just kind of keep doing that. Just to set it back again. Like I said, that's bottoming out right there, so let me just back it up. And I mean, that should just, there's very little shards there left. I'm gonna just clean it up again. Set my tool to the side, get my flathead, stick it in there, clean up the threads, kind of turn with the flathead. I mean, you can see it just twists right up. Alright, stick it out. Some shards came out. Now that your area is clean again. Alright, here I have a new stud. I got this, it's a stud. I just have the bolt, the nut on there already. This is the old stud that it was in there, and I mean, they're the same length. The same length, just, you know, this won't bottom out. I mean, this is like rust buildup there. Let's see right there, like rust buildup all around here. This one's perfectly straight. This one will just smoothly thread it in there by hand. And once it starts getting a little tight, see, it even starts moving this one. It's nice and solid. It ain't going nowhere, you know. But now here, what you're gonna want to do is, I know these are 14 millimeter. I have this one. I actually did the same process on this, and cleaned up the whole nut in here and just cleaned it up. You can see it went all the way through. Cleaned it up, it works perfectly fine too. Now it has threads all the way through the nut. It's very clean. I mean, these are notorious for cross threading and getting in bad shape. So here, I know these are 14 millimeter, and the one I bought is a 5/8. So I'm gonna get my 5/8 here and gonna just turn it. I know that it's like it's gonna be turning with the stud at the same time, but we'll get it right now. You'll see what I'll do. Let's actually just get it enough to where it has at least like 4 threads coming out, 3 threads for this one to just thread in there. Kind of tighten it by hand, and then you're gonna put your 5/8 in the back. Then you're just gonna tighten them. You're gonna loosen one and tighten the other, so they'll go against each other. Then you can just turn both of them at the same time if they're different size. I mean, it's easier if you have like the same size. You can just put it over both of them. But here you can see that the stud's moving, and we're tightening the stud inside. Don't overdo it either. Just enough. See there, it just stops because it's bottomed out. And now that you can't really do it no more, there you go. And then you're gonna loosen one of these up, and you're gonna get this one and loosen it up too with your tool. I'm just gonna keep doing this. And now you have a very solid stud in there that it's not coming out, it ain't going nowhere. Now you won't have any leaks in your exhaust manifold. There you go, solid. It ain't going nowhere. Get your new gasket in there. I did anti-seize on the first time I ever installed these, and I don't know, I kind of just didn't like the way it showed, so I kind of would say put just very light anti-seize on it if that's all you have. But if you have like thread locker, high heat temperature thread locker or something, I recommend it more because anti-seize might back these out with all the engine vibration. It might back the nuts out from the studs. That's not what you want, because then you'll have to go get another exhaust manifold gasket. You could clearly see what happened to this one. I mean, this thing is blown because of these. They were loose. So yeah, I'm just gonna replace it, put my exhaust manifold back in, and we will be all set. Sorry about that, just grabbing all the things I fell down. And so now I got all of them out of the way. I'm gonna just double check everything is clean. You can get some brake clean and wipe it all off from here. So here I got the gasket on now with the 2 brand new studs. It's very easy. I mean, this exhaust manifold gasket only goes in one way. Video kind of just like shut off in my last video. I don't know what happened, but I'm just starting off where I actually had left off. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna put the exhaust manifold back in. This is brand new exhaust manifold, and I just got the 2 studs in there. I'm pretty sure with these now, it's not gonna be leaking no more to 1994 Toyota Corolla once again. And so yeah, once I have this, just all you have to do is just bring it up and wiggle it around. Be careful not to smash up or damage the new gasket. and I'll show you guys once it's all put together right now. Alright, so now that I got it all put back together, I hope I don't have any issues with this. It looks like there's a little bit of space here, but I hope that once I like put the bolt in here, it all just puts it all back together for me without any issues. Just gonna hand tighten them at first, and then I gotta get this one out too from here. So yeah, I'll do that right now. Alright, now that I'm back, I got the bolt, the nut, sorry. I got the nut there. I'm getting this nut here. Put that one there. Alright, and I have one right here, which goes in the middle. These are all just gonna get hand tight after. Alright, so I'm gonna look up the specs for all of this. I'm gonna tighten it all down, let you guys know what happens right after. Okay, so I got it all bolted up. Looks a lot better. I hope it doesn't leak. I'll go turn it on and we'll see what happens. Hopefully all that hard work paid off. So, oops. Very quiet. Very nice. There we go. Oh yeah. Very quiet. Very nice. Success. So I'm gonna put everything back together. And that's it for this video. It's a 94 Toyota Corolla. Nice.